Hi and welcome to Front Seat Norwalk. Once again, I'm Edward. Today's video, I'm not going to be videotaping anything around town, so to speak. I don't know that there's anything going on. I did, however, want to share my opinion on videotaping in public places and videotaping public officials or police officers or anyone. We all see the videos on YouTube. I watch a lot of them, of people filming officers and people filming in courthouses and other places. And I see a lot of the controversy because a lot of people don't feel comfortable just randomly being videotaped by someone, which I understand. And yes, I know that we have the right to do that, and there's nothing wrong with it. But I think there's a way to go about it that doesn't cause as much conflict. In some cases, yes, there's always going to be conflict. There's going to be those people that say, absolutely not, I don't want you to film. And in those cases, you do need to stand your ground because it is your right. However, I think if you approach the situation with respect and with consideration for other people, it will change the outcome dramatically. For example, if you go somewhere and you have the intent to film because there's an issue that you want to bring to light and maybe you want it to be documented, keep the camera off initially. Go in to, if it's a courthouse or a police station or a public office, go in with the cameras off. Make your intent known that you wish to speak with whomever it is that you need to speak with, and tell them that you represent whatever your YouTube channel is that you're going to upload it to, if that's what you're doing. Tell them, hey, I represent Front Seat Norwalk Media. My name's Edward. I'd like to talk to you about some things that I'm concerned with, and I'd like to keep the camera on. Do you mind having an on-camera interview with me, or maybe just audio? I think you'll get a lot further that way than just, charging into these places, cameras blazing, and saying, I have the right to do this, this is what I'm going to do, and you can't stop me. That immediately causes a confrontational atmosphere, and you don't want that, because if you actually want change and you want to make a difference and you want to get things done, that's not going to help. So that's just my opinion. Take it or leave it. That's how I would approach the situation. For example, yesterday I went to the elections, and I asked one of the staff members in the actual election floor if it was okay for me to film film just the ongoings to get some shots of people casting their ballots and things like that. Not necessarily what they were voting for, but just a general overview of the process. And he said absolutely not. And when I went to the Board of Elections to have the interview with Sharon, I asked her. I said, "Is it within legal parameters to film film the election?" She said, "Well, the problem is that because it's not necessarily public property when you go to the Eagles Club or in an administrative building, you can't film people's faces without the permission, and there were far too many people around for me to ask every single individual if they'd mind being on camera." And he said as long as no one's faces, Sharon told me that as long as no one's face were in the shot, I could film, and it was too much of an issue to try to avoid that, so I just didn't film the actual polling place, and so I just showed a little respect there, and that goes a long way with people. So anyways, that's my little bit for today. Hope you guys enjoy, and that's it.